Every year, as far back as I can remember, my family and friends have got together to create colourful dyed Greek Easter eggs. Well, I've got some eggs from my chickens at home and I'm ready to get creative with this year's batch. Hey, Maria! How are you? Hi, girls. How you going? You good? Oh, look who's in charge up the back here, Ange. Mwah. How are you? You know, the world is in order if Ange is giving me stick about the beard. Everything is fine in the world. I've known Maria and her mum, Angela, for most of my life. And today, Maria's invited her two nieces, Pamela and Zoe, along to help us create what I think will be some pretty amazing Easter eggs. So look at these eggs, girls. I remember when I was your age and I used to do egg dyeing with my iya and my mum. It was lots of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, we dye red eggs for Easter and they symbolise that Christ has risen. And on Saturday night, we crack them and whoever egg is not broken is the winner and has good luck for the year.
Yeah, the champion for the year.
Champion, and you keep that egg.
Now, there's my eggs, Maria. I've selected all of my white ones.
White are the best because they show up the colour. And they haven't been in the fridge, have they?
No.
No, because room temperature is the best because that way when we boil them, they don't break.
OK, now, Zoe, what have we got here?
Beetroot.
What colour do you think we're going to get out of the beetroot?
Purple, red.
Purpley red? Yeah, I think you're right. And what about over here, Pamela? What do we got?
Onion.
What colour will come out of the onions, do you think?
Brown.
Do you think they'll make you cry as well?
Maybe.
And what else have we got here, Maria?
We've got some stockings and some ties and some little stickers. We can also get the girls to pick some leaves from the garden and we put them on and we dye them, tie them with the stocking, and when we take it off, it leaves the imprint of the leaf.
Oh, wow.
So they make really pretty eggs.
What do you think? Do you girls want to come up and we'll pick some flowers and some leaves?
Yes.
That sounds like fun to me. Okay, let's have a look in the garden. Now, do either of you know what plant this is?
Rosemary.
Now, if we cut off about that much, that's the pattern that we'll get on the egg, okay? There's lots of different plant leaves and flowers you can use, but it's best to stick to edible plants and the ones that you know. For a list of the obvious ones to avoid, check out the fact sheet on our website. This is a chicory flower, and I think that pattern will come up beautifully on our eggs. And then look what we've got here, some beautiful basil. So let's cut some of these off, cut that one off. And the last one over there is the oregano. Let's get a little bit of that. Take it off right at the bottom there. What have you been up to, Maria?
Well, I've cut up some stockings ready for the eggs. We've got some onion leaves and some stickers, so we can get working.
All right, well, grab an egg, girls. Tightly press the leaves and flowers against the eggs with pieces of stocking. This will hold everything together, but it'll also let the dye through to colour the eggs. Look at that one. See the purple flower? See, I'll put it face down, so we should get the pattern of the flower.
We put some rosemary with the stickers, yeah?
Look at that, Maria.
It's like a spider.
Yeah, it does look like a spider, doesn't it? Okay, tie that off, Zoe. Oops. Well, I think we've done incredibly well. We're up to about 15 eggs and we've had our first casualty. The stocking hasn't quite caught her artwork, but she's ahead of her time. I love your work. Well done, Zoe. Okay, Maria, here's some more cut veggies.
Okay.
I've got some onions there.
All right, there they go.
I've got a little bit of beetroot here and some more cabbage. Now, tell me, what's the boiling technique?
I don't know. Really, it's experimental. So we'll see how we go. But I think about an hour to get a colour. We're already getting a bit of colour.
Yep. And what's the purpose of the vinegar?
The vinegar will make the eggs hold the colour more.
Okay.
So I think we'll splash some in now.
What quantity?
Just like half a cup, I would
Splash.
say. Yeah,
A
good.
splash.
Splash.
You know that measurement, it's written on the side of all good
Greeks don't
kitchenware.
measure.
Just a splash, a Greek splash. Now the dye colour is strong enough, we'll add the eggs and simmer slowly for about an hour. I'm really excited to see how they've turned out. Let's start unwrapping, eh?
Oh, that's so pretty.
Look at the pattern here.
Like a dragonfly.
Take off the stocking and all the bits of plant material and stickers, to reveal the beautiful finished Easter eggs. And that's where you put the chicory flour. Let's try that one.
Look how white the egg is underneath where we took the sticker
Yeah,
off.
and the love heart.
This looks like the one we covered in onion leaves.
Yeah. Finish off by rubbing a bit of oil on the eggs to make them look even better. Look at the result. And the best thing is, it's all come from the garden. Now, we all know that gardening is good for us. And whether it's participating in a project like this, getting your hands in the soil, or even just enjoying the produce from your patch, it's good to know that just spending time in the garden is good for our well-being.